how to avoid lowering your standards in women and why you never should. Stay tuned.
It used to be a time that fairy tales were true. The king and the queen and all the pills were blue. But then the pill changed, the red pill's the truth. Forget the married life, I got better things to do. Stack money, travel the world.
Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. Before we get started, I want you to watch the entire video. If you like the video, comment, like, subscribe at the end of the video. But first, watch the entire video. Next, I would not be talking about all women, even though it feels like it. And if you haven't subscribed to my second channel, who is Anthony Spade, the link is in the description. All right, today we're going to be talking about how to avoid lowering your standards. And what inspired me to do this video is that lately, if you guys look at my second channel, I do a lot of driving around, a lot of going to businesses. I'm constantly going somewhere filming. But one thing that I'm starting to notice is that there's a lot of good dudes out there who own businesses, who are living the right, who got everything going on with themselves, and they have a woman. But the sad part that I'm noticing about this woman is that she's covered in tattoos, smokes cigarettes, looking bummy, loud and obnoxious. So I say to myself, why are all these good dudes with this type of woman? I understand that it can come from insecurity. Yes, it can come from desperation. But at the same time, I don't want other men to fall for this hoax. I don't want other men to continue to lose out on who they're supposed to be with from desperation. If you're a man and you go out here and you start your business from the ground up and you become successful, I don't think that you should be wasting it on a woman whose soul belongs to the world. Your desperation will cause you to look past that. Some people that are dead inside, you have to leave them alone. They have to stay dead. And one thing that I do see a lot of you guys out here doing, you think that you can change her. You can't turn a bad girl good. When a good girl is going bad, she's going forever. So today I'm going to be giving you some tips on how you can stop lowering your standards so you don't have to keep dating these whack-ass brides and you can move on. Let's get to it. First, I'm going to tell you to do something that most men are not going to do, but I always do this. All right? For one, I write down my goals and I write down my standards. When you write things down, for some reason, it triggers your brain to remember it because you always remember writing it down. Just like brainstorming your ideas and then try to hold it on to those little details don't work in real life. You always say, oh, what did I want to do? What was that idea? What was I thinking of? No, write down your standards. When you write down your standards, that's going to prompt memory. Once it prompts memory, now it continues to stick inside of your brain. If you don't have any standards, then you can fall for anything. A lot of you guys, when you get yourself together and you become confident with yourself and you say, I look good, I got my job, I'm living life the way I want to, you slack when it comes to the woman. And the reason why you slack when it comes to the woman is because you pretty much just want somebody to have sex with. So that's why you're dating these girls that are bummy and beat up, because you think that you're saving them because all they got to do is give you a good blowjob and then you go back running. Next, don't listen to outside influences and never take advice from a woman on how to date. If you take advice from a woman on how to date, you will always be dating the wrong woman. And the reason why I say that is because each woman is going to give you an idea of what they want. But each woman is different when it comes to dating the type of man that they want. So if you get advice from your mom, chances are you're gonna always have bad relationship problems. And the reason why you're gonna always have bad relationship problems, your mother is gonna always teach you to be the weaker man who could be ruled by a woman. What's ruled by a woman is when you take her emotions and you put it above everything, and she uses her emotions to get everything out of you. The more she looks sad and depressed, the more you wanna come in and be a hero. The more of a hero you want to be, the more money you're going to spend, the more headaches you are going to face. So you can start off by not listening to other women and not listening to your friends. If you go back to step one and look at your standards, it will always keep you humble and it'll always keep you steady and keep you focused on where you need to be. Next, don't believe the know your worth culture. You have a know your worth culture around here where people are starting to act like they're more famous or they're more popular or they're more richer than what they are. They're worth more than what they are. Don't do that. I had a fat chick tell me she know her worth and she can hold out for a good man. Sweetheart, don't do that. That's delusion. So the know your worth culture, don't fall for that. Because a lot of people are nobody in real life, but online they think they somebody and they're trying to transition that over. No, look at yourself in the mirror. If you ain't got dime pieces coming for you and throwing themselves in front of you, sorry, you not that dude. You cannot force someone to teach you or tell you how you want to be. You can't force your ideology onto them. You can't say, all right, I got this house, I got this car, I got the money, you're supposed to treat me like a king. No, it don't work like that. That's what people are doing. People are buying materialistic things and all of a sudden they're expecting somebody to just start treating them like that. But just like Kevin Samuel said, you can tell anybody in the world who you are, what you want to be. When you walk outside your door, reality gives you a clear view of who you really are. So don't start hyping yourself up bigger than what you are, expecting a type of woman that you think you deserve to just come throwing herself in front of you. No, without standards, you're gonna pay for it. Next, you gotta watch what people show you. All right, you have to watch what people show you. Too many people go off of what people say. You can't do that in life. In life, you have to people watch. In a lot of cases, you have to be quiet and sit back and watch people. Sometimes, even when it comes to friendship, you can't be around the same person every day. You can't talk to the same person every day. You can't always be on the phone with your friends thinking that you got some love. No, you're just headed down a lonely, miserable road. The best thing for you to do, practice solitude. Once you learn how to be alone, that takes away half of the misery and depression that you're gonna face in your life, because your expectations for people decrease, but expectations for yourself increase. And that's how you avoid lowering your standards as a man. Hopefully you guys are able to get the message behind the video. Comment, like, subscribe to both of my channels. Hasta la vista. YouTube, welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. All right, guys, today's vlog, I'm going to be getting the charger lowered, and we're also going to be putting, hold on if I can show you, LED lights. All right, today we're going to be putting LED lights at the bottom because I like that glow. It's going to be sitting lower, which is gonna give it a mean look to go with the rims and go with the tire stickers. So with it having a lower look, I just figure at night I'll put some lights on it just to separate the car from the ground and give it a low riding feel. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're gonna be doing today. So stick with me. It's a little hot today, so I stayed in the house for majority of the day. Now, I do have a video coming up where I'm putting decals onto the truck. Well, I started putting decals onto the truck, and then I ended up messing up the decals when I was putting them on. So I had to turn around and reorder decals for the truck. So today we got the charger getting lowered, getting the lights put on. Tomorrow, I think that I'm going to be putting the starlight in the inside. I keep talking about it, but I keep just procrastinating. But at some point of this week, I think we're gonna try to put the blue wrap onto the Range Rover. All right, but first I gotta get a steering rack put on the Range Rover. But other than that, stick with me. We'll be at the shop. We're going to go see Hellcat Scott right now. He's the one doing the job. So, and he got a good looking Hellcat. All right, so see you when I get to the shop. All right, we're at the shop now. just got to the shop. I go up in here. That's Scott's car down there. That's that wide body Charger. This is probably going to be the next type of car I get. You guys seen this in a couple of videos back. See that motivation at? So